Hey everyone, just wanted to provide a bit of an ANZAC weekend update. Next week, the real estate agents are going to be in a position to go out and take individual appointments for properties. And over the last few weeks, there's been quite a lot of conjecture about the market, what's going to happen here in Christchurch and across New Zealand. So my views have been since day one that I tend to think Christchurch might be a little bit more insulated from any major dips than some other regions, particularly obviously your tourism regions around the country. But what I read yesterday, I read a column from Tony Alexander, who is a well-informed economist. Used to be the BNZ economist and now an independent economist. He's written, and I'll quote from it, try your best not to get dragged into the negative psychology of this temporary recession period. And we've seen a lot of sort of very negative media comments over the last few weeks, which may well work out to be very much true. But at this stage, there are some underlying factors which he identifies, and they are that he says, keep your focus on the long-term fundamentals. Don't get drawn into the panic pool that so many people swim in. Here are some long-term fundamentals. Mortgage rates have fallen to record lows. The shortage of dwellings in our main centres. Real estate agents are reporting increased inquiries from Kiwis offshore looking to return home. Supply growth will probably slow over the coming year, i.e. properties being constructed due to maybe some bank restrictions on development. And the loan-to-value ratios that have been put in place to restrict lending are going to be removed next week. So there's some very positive things underlying this current position we find ourselves in. Finally, he goes on to say that there's a link between GDP, or gross domestic product, and house prices falling. So if GDP falls, house prices tend to fall. So the predictions from the Treasury around GDP movements is that they're predicting that the shrinking of 10% in this calendar year of GDP, and then will grow 9% next year to 2021, and then 6% over 2022. So that means it's going to be bouncing back within the next year or two. Don't discount that, yes, there could be some dips, but if you're buying property to stay in more than a year, then you should come out over the next couple of years back on top in terms of some capital gain based on his opinion. Now, opinions are just opinions, they are just forecasts. You can't rely on them 100%, but he does say, keep your head while the doomsayers are predicting extended price declines. He said, don't read too much into that. Time will tell, but if you're buying real estate, get in there, make your decisions, but hold and ride out long term.